This is your daily horoscope for Friday, March 20th, 2026. All times are Pacific Standard Time. The action starts out around 2 a.m. when the moon in Aries forms a conjunction with Venus in Aries. And this is a welcomed moment. This can be a moment of support, a pleasant interaction with someone, feeling creatively inspired, taking a romantic risk, having a sexy encounter, or feeling courageous and confident in some way. This energy is just beautiful for putting yourself out there and focusing on joy, pleasure, and being embodied in some way. At 7:45 a.m., the sun enters Aries. We have the spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere, and most importantly, the astrological new year. So, this is actually a moment of rebirth. If you did not stick with your New Year's resolutions, there is a reason for that. We are not meant to manifest and set intentions in the dead of winter, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. So, this is a moment of balance, right? It is a moment where the sun is starting to gain more light, the days are growing longer, and we have that life giving force and energy from the sun and the daylight to feed and nurture our desires and our dreams. So, when the sun shifts into Aries, this is the beginning of a new cycle for all of us, especially depending on wherever Aries sits in your birth chart. So, this is really a powerful day to do spell work, to think about yourself. Give yourself the cosmic permission slip to focus on you. And what do you want the next 3 months to look like? The next 6 months, the next year? This is the time to really think about how you show up in the world and to embody a more courageous and confident and risk taking energy to take tangible steps towards your vision and your dream life. Now, also on the same day at 12:30 p.m., Mercury stations direct in Pisces, meaning the retrograde ends. And this is taking place at 8 degrees. So this is actually going to bring us back to February 11th, which is when Mercury entered its pre-retrograde shadow period. So similar themes and topics from the 11th will reemerge. This is also going to bring up themes and topics from February 25th, the day that Mercury stationed retrograde. So collectively, personally, we are seeing storylines and themes from those two time periods showing up today. This could be a period where you're ready to make a decision. You're feeling more certain about what you want to say, how you want to say it, or what you want to focus on, because Mercury is our mental energy. There could be a conversation that takes place today. You could learn news today that feels like it is going to help propel you forward in some way. Now, it's also important to note that when Mercury stations direct, everything doesn't just go away. So we are going to be moving through the post retrograde shadow period, which is kind of like sweeping up the last little messes or inconveniences or misunderstandings or frustrations for the next few weeks. But this energy is going to, over time, Mercury will gain more speed, and with it, we are feeling more confident moving forward and making decisions as well. And around 11:30 p.m., the moon enters Taurus.